What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Sportswallet broadcast. It's your boy, Sportswallet. We got Triple P back over here. Heck, and AFTF over here. Today we're going to be touching on a couple topics. Hopefully y'all tune in and make sure to definitely pay attention to Sportswallet. He definitely going to get y'all a bag, man. Let me know.
Let's go. Welcome to the Sportswallet podcast. It's going to be a good show today. We got a couple new special guests on board for you guys. That's going to help you out with this basketball edition of the Wallet Show. We're going to get right into it. First topic would be the big Knicks. If you've been watching the podcast and been seeing what's going on, you would know that I said the Knicks will win the East at 10,000 plus 10,000 odds. Meaning, obviously, and I told you we would get to this point where the Knicks look like they're going to advance out of the first round. Once they do advance out of the first round, I told you your cash outs would be higher, which right now I think they're like 10-1. Whatever you put in, you're about 10 times in your money. So me personally, I believe it's not the time to get off the ship yet. A lot of things breaking our way. Miami Heat up 3-1 against the Bucks, which is looking crazy. Obviously, I would love to play the Heat because I feel that's our way and our path to the finals.
Super breaking your way.
So
Wow.
I just wanna introduce the guests that we do have. I have Big Heck on my left.
What's going on?
I have Pie Pocket Picks. He's back with us, and a new addition of Mr. AFTF himself.
Yes, sir.
Anything
yes,
for
sir.
the family.
Yes,
If
sir.
you notice, we got the big Nick colors in the front. They come in all shapes, size, and flavors, though. So it's not only those Knicks colors you see up there in the front.
Hoodie, for
Definitely not all
example.
of those Knicks colors.
Heck,
Link will be in the description.
I would like to ask you, Heck, how far do you think or do you see the Knicks going in the playoffs?
I'm gonna say if they can, they're gonna beat the Cavs. Definitely, that series is over. The way you guys are guarding Donovan Mitchell and taking him out of it, making him uncomfortable, is you can really see that it's hurting that team. They don't have enough offense. They don't have enough firepower to take you guys out. So I think you guys are moving on from there. But second round, if you guys get Miami in the second round, I believe you guys can beat Miami.
Definitely.
And ultimately go to the finals.
Conference finals.
Conference finals, yes. Conference
I
finals.
will say, though,
So you see us losing to Boston if we got there, though.
I never said that.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson is a different.
I don't think there's a 0%
Jalen
chance
Brunson
that the
is
Bucks
an
are
animal.
eliminated, though.
Absolutely
I could
not.
see the Bucks winning 3 games in a row because they're gonna win next game, right?
No, I definitely could
So
see
3-2. Really, whoever wins Game 6 is gonna win the series.
The problem is,
You would think.
I believe the Bucks will win Game 5.
If they win Game 6, they're losing Game 7.
Once you
at home.
get to Game 6, the problem with the Heat is they need another Jimmy-esque performance in Miami. Now, he can provide that. I know
Hercules
he's
type
that kind of
performance.
player. I'm hoping is that when they get back to Game 6 in Miami, that Jimmy pulls that performance again and gets him to the second
I mean,
round.
But will Mike
it's an
make the
embarrassment.
adjustments?
It's an embarrassment that the Bucks are even in this position. To be quite honest with you,
It is tough because of the Giannis loss or whatever the case.
they shouldn't have
may
lost
be.
last game though.
I also think they took it light with playing with him, letting Giannis sit out an extra game.
Absolutely.
I agree.
You
You
know,
can't do that in the
100%.
playoffs, man.
But you can't lose a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter of a game that you need to win. Like
No, you're
that's
totally right.
Now-
Totally right.
Mr. AFTF,
Yes, sir.
if we play the Heat and beat the Heat and we make it to the conference finals, do you believe we can beat the Celtics?
Mine?
Yeah, I just peeped it. Slipped off.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I'll just have to talk to you real quick, just by yourself.
You want
Yo,
to-
yo. What's going on? What's going on?
Alright, bet. Sound good. Alright, you guys go.
Just ask that question again.
So I just want to ask you, Mr. AFTF, do you believe if the Knicks play the Heat and we advance and we most likely play the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals that we can get past the Celtics?
I think you guys can, for sure, especially seeing how well you guys been playing. And then also looking back at the matchups you guys had during the regular season as well, I definitely feel like you guys have a great shot at beating Boston. I will not go here and say that you will, but I definitely think you have a chance.
Also,
for
I
sure.
don't think that Celtics are just leaping over the Sixers either.
Listen,
Yes, absolutely.
listen.
I think the Sixers might be a worse matchup for you, to be quite
I
honest.
hear that, but I'm going to conclude with this. If the Heat beat the Milwaukee Bucks, the New York Knicks will make the finals.
I will say things are really
NBA
shaping
finals?
up for you
The
nicely.
Yes.
NBA finals.
Yes.
All right, so
That is a
at this
prime
point,
time
I'm believing
lock-in.
that I bet from early on. I know a lot of you done hopped on the bet when I told you get on the Knicks money line to win the East.
Right.
I know there's a lot of you out there that's on that bet. Right now, I would tell you not to cash out. Keep holding the bet
Stay on the
until
train.
we see what happens. And I believe if we go through Miami and Boston, we will get there and we will cash out them bets. Now, I had another little segment for you because I just seen Jimmy do the most Michael Jordan-esque performances that I done seen in the NBA in the last 5 to 10 years. Who do you guys believe is gonna finish with a better career? Jimmy Butler or Dwayne Wade? And who you prefer as a player, if you're a Heat fan or just an NBA fan? We'll start off with you, Heck.
It's a tough question.
It's a loaded question.
It's a very tough question. You can go different ways with it, but if I had to make a decision right now,
Right now.
Dwayne Wade is.
I knew he would go by the championship.
Dwayne Wade. Listen, that's not the only factor. That's not gonna be the only factor.
D-Wade's
The
the
championships weigh in.
Third best two guard of all time. What are
Bro,
you talking
but
about?
this guy was special, man. I understand. Jimmy Butler is something else, and I understand that.
Jimmy is the
But
closest
Dwayne Wade, bro,
thing to Jordan.
the Flash.
Don't be a prisoner of the moment.
You remember that finals
I'm
run?
not a prisoner of the moment. You know when I got on Jimmy all
I
crazy
don't
like
know.
No, I
that?
love Jimmy. Don't get me wrong.
When he
That's
played
my
the
guy.
Lakers in the finals, he was guarding LeBron and cooking them on the other side.
I believe
now, from
it.
a grit and toughness
And I-
perspective,
and I-
there's
There's
nobody.
very few players in the NBA that could do that.
100%, and I agree with you. But
Well,
Dwayne Wade,
Heck is a little biased because he a LeBron fan.
That's
D.
my
Wade,
guy.
all that bullshit.
that's my guy, man.
Man, you taking D Wade or you taking Jimmy Buckets, man?
Fred,
Damn, you
my
gonna
God,
disappoint
but,
me. Damn.
I
go
think,
with
I
Heck,
think
you
the
know,
answer is going to be
this-
unanimous.
and
you know what? Can I just explain
Shit,
why?
man.
And I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
bring.
need that explanation, man.
I'm not gonna bring because just like Heck said, just like everybody's saying, the grit and the tenacity that Jimmy Butler comes with, you really can't coach. Like
Different.
I'm taking that whenever.
Yeah, 100%.
But when you talk about the overall
D-Wade was special.
skills,
Oh no,
Dude,
not the
special.
skills, Pete.
Dwayne Wade is
Special. My
D-Wade
man,
was-
virtually.
I mean, like,
bro.
you
Had
can
no three
see
ball.
You could just see it. You can see it brewing from when he first came into the league that he was going to be something, bro.
he virtually had
Hey,
no
seriously.
3-ball.
And
Kill you from. He's Flash, dog.
He needed
Special.
LeBron to win the championships, in my estimation.
I won a chip as the
Well,
main
he
guy
won a
with
chip
Shaq. It
as
was an
the
old
main guy.
Shaq.
Shaq was an
himself.
old
With
Shaq.
washed up Shaq.
I hear that.
Tripping forward, Shaq.
I'm just looking at what the current Heat team has now, and that's why I say this the closest Jordan-esque performance is because
I agree.
he's playing
Oh, no, I agree.
No,
with
Jimmy
a team
Butler's-
that
No,
doesn't have a
Special.
second star.
Special.
All these stars, Durant,
Undrafted.
all these other guys, they're teaming up with guys.
Full-
Jimmy don't
Undrafted.
got that guy.
Name another
full-
drafted guy from the
full
from the Heat
disclosure.
besides Lowry.
My two favorite
Not bad.
players in the league, not saying they're the two best, but my two favorite are Jimmy Butler and Devin Booker. But just from an all-time perspective,
I mean,
you-
Jimmy
you
career
still
not
gotta-
done.
I
But I'm
say, I
saying,
also feel like it's
he's
too
not that young,
early.
though.
Yeah, he's not.
From-
From
He got
the
a
from the
good-
scales perspective, you got to tilt it in.
Oh yeah, if
D-Wade's
you're talking
favor,
about
I
where they
believe.
were at this, you got
Flash,
to go Flash.
arguably
Third best
second
shooter.
best shooting guard
Well, I'm
in
on
history.
that Jimmy
No, no,
Butler
third.
shit. You heard?
MJ,
Closest
Yeah,
thing to
Kobe,
Jordan.
MJ.
Okay, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Well,
That's
that's
yeah.
the,
Gotta
Who
go
would say
third.
the third? I don't
you
know.
gotta go. You gotta go.
Who's
Kobe.
competing
Okay,
with him as
okay,
the third
okay.
of best shooting
Okay.
guard of all time?
My fault.
Man, I ain't worried about him. Jimmy closest thing
shout
to
out,
Mike.
shout out
in
Henry
NBA.
Butler for sure, man.
Yeah, man.
He is him for sure.
I'm going down there to
Wild
Heat.
out.
But
Yeah.
I hope I play you guys in the next round.
I'd love to see that
Yeah,
matchup.
now,
Miami
Jimmy
versus
Butler's
the-
not a guy you want to mess with.
Yeah.
Talking about matchups.
RJ gonna be in trouble.
Tibbs.
Shmaine, what do you think is
Figure it
your
out, bro.
favorite matchup in the playoffs so far? Your most exciting
My
series that you're into?
I honestly, the only series that I've honestly watched every game this playoffs, like entirely, the only series I watched was Sacramento and Golden State. Those are all,
100%.
that's the only series I've watched.
That's the series.
Every game I watched, like from first quarter
That's
tip-off
spicy.
to the end. Those
I
the
mean,
only,
is
I
is
must
a
agree.
real spicy
I
series.
must agree.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Nah, I don't
That's
want
the
to
most
agree with this guy.
competitive
I definitely don't want to agree with this guy.
I agree
right
with
here.
that. I agree
'Cause
with that.
when the
It's
Kings
only
was
two
up
series.
2-0,
Right.
he was talking real
That-
spicy.
I'm still saying
He
it.
was talking real
Right.
spicy.
You gotta win
How
on
the
the
series
road.
is over.
Facts,
If
facts.
you
This,
win
that,
on the
and
road, maybe. You ain't win on
It
the
ain't
road.
looking like that no more.
Yeah,
I said
nah.
never underestimate the heart of a champion. And Golden
It
State
should be
is
three-
showing that.
It should be
right
3-1
now.
though.
Can
It
I
should
say
be
something in my
3-1 though.
defense? Them Draymond Green coming off the bench is a big factor. Now you starting Jordan Poole.
Now-
Now your offense is moving a little bit more, and you have somebody coming off the bench. Before I didn't have that. Jordan Poole is not an offensive
So you agree?
initiator.
You
He is
agree
not
with
that
Schmidt?
guy.
You agree with Schmidt that that's your
not
favorite
that guy,
series as
pal.
well?
I agree 100%.
P,
100%.
you in
Yeah,
collusion with these guys?
I am.
Yeah.
I think it's the most exciting series. I was watching the whole.
Well, me,
Last game.
What about you,
I'm a
Wallet?
little
240?
biased. So since I'm a
Oh,
little
dude,
biased,
Oh, he-
I'm into the Heat
That's
and
my
the Milwaukee
second.
Bucks,
Okay,
baby.
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
second,
You
and
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
and I'm a LeBron
'Cause
fan.
obviously, I care who we play in the next round.
I thought you were gonna say Knicks here.
I'd
I'd say
rather.
that's a booty series.
I'd rather
That's
play
the
the-
bootiest one.
Well, no,
Nope.
now it's
Nah.
booty.
No, you
Well,
blowing
I
them.
would say
You've
all
been
that.
blowing them out. You've been
Listen,
blowing them
that
out.
was
It hasn't been
crazy.
competitive.
For me personally,
Oh, yeah,
it
for
hasn't
you,
been
yeah.
for me
I'm saying it
personally,
hasn't been
What he
competitive.
doing,
Is what
man?
I'm saying.
It's
Yo,
been
D-Max,
it's
what's
been an
going on,
amazing
man?
series.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be biased and take a series that involves my own team. So I'm looking
talking about
I'm
from
looking at
competitive
the other
standpoint.
series. Jimmy, what Jimmy doing out there, man? I love you, Jimmy.
Special.
You looking like Mike, man.
Special.
Now I know you
Averaging
can't do
30.
that shit in the garden. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about it.
Henry
Know what I mean?
Butler, bro.
I know you ain't doing
I don't
ain't
know.
no
I don't know,
55 in
bro.
the garden.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
Be
Be careful what you wish for,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, I'm wishing for the Miami Heat.
Just ask Dylan Brooks.
They tough.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks,
Ask
bro.
Dylan Brooks. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
Bringing
man.
that you,
Bro, you're foreshadowing.
yeah, that you bringing up Dylan Brooks.
Fact,
We gonna get into one question I got for you guys. Obviously, a lot of people gonna feel differently about this. I know Heck is a LeBron fan. I don't think he will answer this
LeBron
question
bed sheets, bro.
biasly though. But
This guy.
is LeBron the best player in the NBA? One question, one part of the question, and the second part of the question is: do you consider LeBron to be the GOAT? I'll start off with you, Schmidt.
No and no.
I like his answer. His answer is on the money. Now, do you have any explanation as to why he's not the GOAT?
So it's a little bit of what
Man,
you
look at his hat.
Yeah, a little bit of what you said about
He's a
Heck. A
Bulls
little,
fan.
little bit biased. A little bit biased. But also, I feel like that the GOAT conversation. I honestly don't like having it.
I hear you.
I honestly don't like having it. The GOAT conversation.
Different eras, different
Yeah, I
things.
don't like having it. But if you're talking, if I like to put it in a group perspective. I like to put the GOAT conversation as a group perspective. So when you talk about GOAT, it can't just be Jordan. It got to be some other people
I agree
in
with
the
that.
conversation. I just don't like to say
There's
he's
nobody
the GOAT.
else in the conversation. I don't know what he's talking
No,
about.
it got to be.
Nobody else in the
You
conversation.
can't.
There's a couple GOATs,
Look,
is
you
what he's trying to
can't.
say, and I agree
There's
with
no way. Regardless of what, there's no way you can't say the guy who's leading the league all time in scoring is not a GOAT. You can't. You
We
just
said
can't.
the GOAT.
No, I'm just saying. But that's what I'm
Not
talking
a
about.
GOAT. I don't care. The 10
you
GOATs
just-
running around.
Listen, in a
Who's
farm, it
the
ain't just one
big
GOAT running
That's
around.
a big
Bro,
GOAT.
the thing is, though, how do you compare like MJ's game to Kareem or something like that?
You just can't.
Do you know what I mean?
You
It's
just can't.
like
You just can't.
Now,
they dominated in their time. That's all you
since
can
you
ask
said
for.
no and no, you're saying he's not the best player currently. Who do you believe is the best player in the NBA?
Oh man, right now.
You gotta give me one. You can't tell me.
Right. Right now.
Give me a guy.
I would say the guy that I would say at the top of
A year list.
is my man over there in Philly, man. My man Embiid.
Damn.
I would say Embiid is probably
Big
the best player in the
Embiid
NBA.
like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's segue over to Heck, the LeBron fan. You know what I mean? Do you believe LeBron is the best player in the NBA right now, Heck?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so you
That
agree
hurts.
with
I'm
me.
a
That-
realist,
his heart-
man.
And is he the GOAT?
The only reason, yes, he's my
So
goal.
no and yes.
The
So
reason why I'm gonna say
why is he not the best player in the NBA right now? Who
Just
do you believe
because he's-
is the best, your best player in the NBA?
I'm gonna have to go with my man right here, Embiid.
Damn, Embiid too.
I'm gonna have to go. It was close between Jokic and Embiid. I'm not gonna lie. The only
MVP
reason why I'm
race
going
right there.
Embiid is just because he plays a little bit better defense. He's not as gifted in the playmaking category as Jokic, but that defense, nobody really plays that in the NBA nowadays. That means a lot. So
Why do you believe LeBron is the GOAT?
the reason why I believe that is because we've been asking the same question since like 2016, dog. It's 2023. My man's been running the NBA for 20 years. Can we cut it out? Cut it out. Like, my man came in the league carrying the joint.
The young Joker perspective.
Cut it
you know
out.
what I mean?
Like,
Young Joker perspective.
I understand.
LeBron,
I seen
Bron,
Jordan.
Bron.
I seen it. I seen it. I love him. Great guy. You can't compare the games. You
I don't know if he's a great guy. to be
He's
honest
probably
with
the asshole, bro.
You right
On the
about
court,
that
though,
one.
he's really a good player.
But when it comes to all-around game, man, you're talking about an all-around player who not only can get his on scoring because he's number one in scoring. I don't want to hear none of that shit about he played last season. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I don't want to hear it. It is what it is. Facts is facts.
Triple P. Is he the GOAT in your estimation?
So he's not the best player in the
Now,
NBA.
he's a Lakers fan. I don't know what he's
I'm a
gonna
Lakers
say.
fan. Not best player in the NBA anymore just because he's old. But it's nice that we don't need him to be the best player anymore.
You kind
But,
of do. On that team, you kind of do because AD stinks.
Yeah, AD out here.
He
Wow.
brought,
No,
he
but
brought
that's
AD
another
over to
episode,
be the
bro.
man, but he's not the
No,
man.
but if
He
you
out
notice,
here.
Right?
it's
Bro.
better for us when Reeves, Rui get like 15 points.
absolutely. Whenever
and
they-
LeBron ain't
whenever-
got to do 30.
Yeah,
Because he's
no,
tired.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's nothing else but
He
tired.
took a long ice bath
But,
the other night, bro.
He out here. Tripping.
I think Joker's the best player right now.
And is
It
he
was
the GOAT?
close.
Is
I
Jordan
don't
the
argue.
GOAT? I mean, is LeBron the GOAT in your?
So in my eyes, I never even questioned it. I always thought it's LeBron. I mean, I always thought it's Jordan. But I will say LeBron's crept doubt into my mind within the last couple of years.
So if he wins another championship or two, LeBron, that'll
You know-
keep creeping into his mind. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, too, because he's done it over different teams, and just the longevity, man.
Now,
it's hard to
obviously,
deny.
my answer is no and super no. All right? My answer is no and super no. All right? There's only one
Right.
GOAT. Everybody know who that is. I ain't even got his name. His name is Michael Jordan, man.
Yeah, that says a
Right,
lot
there's
coming
no-
from a Knicks fan.
Let me
man.
ask
I'm
you
a
something, though,
Knick,
yeah.
exactly.
Was
I'm a
he the
Knick-
GOAT then?
You see this? I'm a Knick fan,
That says a
so
lot.
I hated Jordan when he
That's
was
right, that's
actually
right.
playing.
That's
I just have a lot of respect for him. And after he stopped playing, you know, he stopped my team from winning championships. I believe Pat Ewing is a player that would have won championships if it wasn't for
Pat
Michael
Ewing
Jordan.
stopped
He
his team
stopped
from winning
every,
championships.
And
bro. He
Jordan
stopped everyone.
stopped
He stopped everyone in
everybody.
that era from winning
A
championships.
lot of people are ringless.
Carl
because of that, man.
Malone.
You feel- and right now,
Hall of Famers.
if
Yeah.
you ask me best player, y'all should know, man. I'm a D Lil. You heard all the way. So
God.
my best player is D Lil right now at the moment.
Come on, man.
I'm hoping he could get to us one day. You know, his true
He gonna get
talents
to
could
New York.
shine.
Not the Knicks. Bro. New
He
York.
won't go to Brooklyn. Don't make the same mistake KD
He might
made.
could.
All right.
He
Hey, I
might
just got
could.
one question for you, KD. How you feel about not coming to the Knicks?
I got a question for you. While
I got a question for Donovan Mitchell too. How do you feel about not coming to the Knicks?
I'd be salty
nigga?
if I was him.
Be
He-
salty as hell. You about to get smoked.
He
I
can't
got a question
breathe.
for you.
You got a
While,
question.
if it was on the table now, would you trade Jalen Brunson to get Damian Lillard?
No, I would not. I want to play him in conjunction.
I
meaning,
agree. No.
I seen.
Conjunction is not
Wait a
possible.
minute.
I seen him.
Wait a
I know.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I seen
Hold
him.
up.
I
So what are you
seen
giving
him.
up? If you're not giving up,
I'm
Brunson
giving
to
up
get
the
him?
whole world except
Which
for
is what?
Brunson.
What's the package?
Anybody. You want Randall? You want Obi Toppin?
Oh, you give Randall?
You want anybody? You could definitely have Randall. I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with that. I just wouldn't give up
definitely giving
JB.
up
You know, I seen JB play with Luka, and he made it work with Luka. He made the conference finals with Luka. You know what I'm saying? So I know that he could play with another dominant guard or diamond guard that handles the ball all the time.
I think Randall Brunson might be the better combo though. Like
And
how
the
they
Garden,
play, you know
the
what I mean?
Garden ain't
That's
never
what I'm
seen nothing
thinking.
like that.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't give up.
Lillard and Brunson together, I don't know if that's better.
You imagine Lillard dropping 71 in the Garden, bro?
Yeah, but
We
he
got no
don't-
inside
He
presence
don't play
though.
no defense.
Bro, we all right. Give me D-Lil. I ain't worried about nothing, all right? Give me motherfucking D-Lil.
You got Tibbs
Alright?
as a coach, so
Now,
These
let's
two
get-
guard things don't always
figure
work.
it
Look
out.
at
let's get
Kyrie
to,
and Luka, it
to
didn't work.
one of the, most important parts for you guys, because I believe this is a show where we talk money, and we trying to give you guys stuff that can make you guys some money. If you've been tuning in, man, listen to a lot of shit we done gave you, man. I done gave you the Lakers to make the playoffs. That shit pop bubble.
check.
Done gave you the Knicks to fucking win the East.
Check.
They
On
looking
its way.
crazy
They're
right
looking
now.
good.
On its way.
You know what I'm saying? But this is big time odd shit.
Yep.
Not no fucking +8 or
Yeah.
120. None
Yeah.
of that shit.
Bucks for
You know what
most
I'm saying?
wins at plus 1600.
Plus
Gave you a
1600.
lot of work, man. Embiid,
Yeah.
I know we even talk about Embiid being the MVP candidate over Jokic.
Yeah.
If you ask now, he might be the favorite.
He in the
Might be the
running,
favorite,
yeah.
yeah.
He
Definitely
right
number
there.
one.
So
I think he's the favorite.
if
Yeah,
you've
he
been
definitely
tuning
number
in,
one.
man,
Yeah,
if you've
number
been tuning in and you putting these bets
They
in,
not
man,
that soon, too.
you're making
Yeah,
money,
it should
man.
be up right now.
48
You
hours.
should be up a lot, yeah. So you should be tuning in right now
Right.
because this is where the money is at.
Right.
So, we got some games coming up tomorrow. We got a lot of exciting
Excited.
games. I feel like
Excited.
these might be the best games of the
Make
week.
some money.
I'm gonna get into my pick for tomorrow, which is real easy and simple, man. We've been riding the wave since the regular season. I told these guys about 6 weeks ago, Pete.
Yeah.
Look at the Knicks as a trend.
Right.
That's my betting trend. Like, meaning I keep betting over and over and over on the same team,
It's
Pete.
trending up. It's trending up.
Now
You
that,
feel me?
that train is going good right now.
So the train riding, I can't get off the bus, man. I
You don't
can't
have
get
to
off.
been watching.
Yeah.
Game
Yeah,
5.
that's a fact. That's a
He on the
fact.
train.
Game,
He on the
game
bus.
Yeah.
5.
We all over New York right now.
Yeah. if
Subway,
if you
everywhere.
listen to our fans, we've been chatting since game 3. Knicks in 5, baby. Knicks in 5. We've been chatting that, right?
Mitchell
Since
lost.
game 3. We knew they wasn't going to win nothing in the Garden.
Mitchell all the way out there in
So-
Battery Park.
D. Mitch, man, get the fuck out of here, B.
He
Go
in
home,
Battery
man.
Park lost.
Go on vacation, man.
Spider, what up, man? I ain't
Go on
gonna say that.
vacation, man.
That's the
Now
homie.
you're here this year. You doing that Utah shit. Same shit you was doing in Utah, bruh.
Not lying.
You drop 11 points. You the man.
They got you lost.
That was tough.
Fuck what happened.
tough.
Listen, if you want to be safe and your
done hit a
bankroll,
nerve.
ain't really up, take the Knicks plus 5.5. They being disrespectful right now.
Check.
We 3-1, and they gonna give me 5.5. But when they come to the Garden,
Check.
we giving them 2.
Check.
We giving them 2 at the Garden, but you giving me 5.5 at they
No
crib.
lies detected.
That's a bag.
Listen,
Nah, you got it. You
plus
got that.
five and
Gotta
a half,
agree.
I believe is a lot.
That's a bag.
Now, you know me, I ain't regular, man. I'm nut. So, fuck the 5. How about that? Fuck the 5. You could keep the 5. Shove it up your ass. Nigga. We taking the Knicks money line, nigga, to the top. You heard? See you in the second round.
That's a bag. It's a bag.
Triple P, you got anything for the people? There's Lakers. You know, he's a big Lakers fan. Lakers, Grizzlies. Do the Lakers finish the series out or not, man?
I'd hate to be negative, but I gotta give you my honest opinion.
Ja Morant.
The Grizzlies that's the game that they're gonna give everything they have not to lose the series at home. That's for sure.
Hear that?
I do think the Lakers will wrap it up in 6. I do like your pick for the Knicks, and Moneyline's a good pick for that too. If I had to go outside of that, I don't see how the Bucks lose. The line's really high though,
Line's 11.
11 and a
Yeah.
half.
Disrespectful
But
to
if
Jimmy.
you want to be safe, I would say maybe bring it down to 6.5, 7. I don't think
11
the
and a
Bucks are
half.
going to lose at all.
11 and a
I think
half is
they
crazy.
cover that.
That's why.
I think 11 and a
After
half a
2
little
losses,
crazy.
after-
11 and a half's a little crazy, but
Uh,
I think they win it by like 7, 8.
After losing a 12-point.
Yeah, no, 11 and a half is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Heck, you got something for the people, man, son they can make some money on. He a big player prop kind of guy. This guy's all basketball. He don't bet nothing else if it ain't basketball, man.
I'm gonna
It's
go out
what
and
he
say, as much as people, especially myself, because I took this guy. Tomorrow, bet AD. Bet him for the 12 rebounds. He's gonna grab it. Tomorrow's the game. 20-12. It's gonna happen.
Well, he's
It's a
being
vet.
every other
He's
game.
a vet.
He's
It's
every
fun
other
to
game.
close those road out games.
AD,
That's
you
true,
crazy
actually,
as
bro.
hell,
Watch for
AD.
him.
AD, crazy as hell.
20-12.
If the Lakers win, AD has a big game.
Listen,
20
AD
and 12, man.
has
Blocks.
proven he has one good game, one bad game. So the last game, he had a bad game. So Big Heck saying this is time to turn around. He gonna have a good game. To me, if you ask me, if he's gonna have a good game, the Lakers win money line.
Showing it out.
Easy.
Now you got
You
two
take that,
underdogs there. You got the Knicks getting money line. You got the Lakers getting money line.
2 teams that's up 3-1 right now.
3-1, and who I believe will finish
Right there.
him off and get the job done. Smith, you got anything for me?
Yes, I'm gonna stay over there in the West Coast. And most people, if you don't know me, I'm a big CP3 fan, and my guy, when healthy, does close out series.
Ooh.
So I like tomorrow. I like Phoenix to win.
We're talking about the same CP3.
I'm talking about the same CP3. Don't make me pull up them Clippers highlights.
They're showing bricks lately, bro. They been showing
But I'm
bricks.
going
In the first 2 rounds
Phoenix.
only.
I'm going Phoenix. Phoenix,
right now.
huh?
Yeah.
Clips playing right now, nigga.
Clips do not
Re-ask
hate
that
tomorrow.
Oh, that's the.
We're gonna rewind.
We're gonna rewind that.
We're gonna
We're gonna rewind that.
That's too much in the system.
Yeah.
Ask the question again.
So-
Get out of there.
Just so you know, P, we have Lakers, Grizzlies,
Right.
Knicks, Cavs,
Who's the
Heat,
Golden State
Bucks,
Kings.
and
Oh.
Golden State Kings.
We didn't even touch on that, dog.
Yeah.
I want to ask
We
Wild
didn't even
about
touch
that.
on that.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I want to get into that topic. I definitely like what Pete said about the Grizzlies, though. I definitely don't think the Grizzlies lose tomorrow or lose against the Lakers. But I do like the Lakers to win out in 6, though.
They winning tomorrow. It's over.
So if you had to wager your bet, you would take the Grizzlies tomorrow with the points.
I would take Grizzlies with the points.
What they giving though? They giving 4.5.
Take
Yeah,
a
it's
4.5.
about 4.5.
Yeah.
I think it's a little disrespectful to LA.
Lakers money
I
line.
think Ja needs to
It's
go
over
crazy, and he a little
And
injured.
I think that's the game that he does.
Wow, who you
He
taking the
already had
Warriors
the
and
game, 40
Kings?
points.
1.5 points.
So I'm gonna give you a breakdown on what I see and what I like. Obviously, Knicks money line is one of mine. I can't go against the Lakers. The third game, I think Jimmy and them are getting too many points. If you want to be safe, I would buy it up to like some crazy 15, 16
You would do that
points.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
For the Heat,
You know, and lastly, I don't see Golden State losing. All right. If you wanted a safer pick, I would take the over in the Golden State and Sacramento game because I think it will
235.
be a battle of
I agree.
death. You know, I also
like
believe
that.
if the Kings somehow pull it off, it will go to Game 7. I just don't think Golden State wants it to go to Game 7. You know, their best chance of winning will be in 6. Now, we're going to wrap up this edition. You done got picks from Triple P. You done got pick from Hex. He's saying take Anthony Davis for a big night.
20-12, baby.
P's saying take the Grizz and Ja Moran in them. And you don't see Giannis in them losing. It would be yours. Mine is big wager of the day is big motherfucking Knicks. All
Money
right?
line.
On the road to the finals, we ain't stopping, baby. See you next time. Let's get it.